Hello viewers, welcome to yet another series and edition of Extra Mile Exceptional Leadership. Such a joy to be back on air with you. I'm Philip Igbinijesu, your regular host on this program. Today, I'm beginning a whole new series looking at the leadership model of Jesus Christ. Not too many people are aware that the Bible is actually a book that demonstrates so many important truths about the concept of leadership. Like you are probably aware of, many things rise and fall on leadership. Leadership is one way God answers humanity. I love the way Miles Monroe put it. He said that for every challenge and response and issues on the earth, that the way God responds is to be able to send a leader to occasion a difference. Leadership is what makes a difference between where people are and where they need to be. Leadership is the catalyst that is able to help people move from point A to point number B. And today, I'm beginning to this series that will help us see how much Jesus demonstrates the concept of exceptional leadership. We all know how he started. What a humble beginning was his birth. When Jesus was born in a manger. He was introduced into the world amongst animals. That in itself is very telling. Very telling in the sense that everything that God does, he does for a purpose. Why of all places would Jesus be born amongst animals? I guess amongst many things, it is to demonstrate the fact that the humility or the humbleness of your beginning is not enough to stop the greatness of your destiny. In fact, as a matter of fact, one of the best ways to become an exceptional leader is to be somebody who has a deep connection with the lowly, with the people who need your services and inspiration the more as a leader. So Jesus being born in such a lowly manner is a demonstration of God's heart that leaders must have a connection, especially somewhere along the trajectory of their life, with people and with situations of the lowest cadre. Because that way you'll be able to feel their pain and understand their passions. Not only was Jesus, born amongst animals, which indicated the humblest of beginning, today, by the most conservative estimate, he leads a faith that is populated with a minimum of 3-point-something billion followers. So from that little beginning to over 3 billion followers, it tells you something very profound as we begin to look into this. That again, how little you begin, how insignificant your beginning may look, is not enough to stop the greatness of your destiny and your outcomes in life. So the question then becomes, how did Jesus navigate his journey to move from being very small, very humble beginning, to becoming the greatest person that has ever lived? Like time is divided in reference to him, AD and BC, after death and before, and before birth, before Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we intend to share with you as we get into the dimensions of the leadership secrets of Jesus. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 6 and verse 8, we see God asking and saying, the Bible says, as I speak, I heard a voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me." That is an insight into how Jesus accepted the responsibility, being God, to be able to take up human form, to come into this world for a definite purpose.